Welcome by Smiling Spirit Yoga. Nice of you to join today. And this is going to be the last lesson, lesson 6. And we're going to start with the mantra. So sit in the easy pose. Make balls of your hands. Your right one is on top of your left one. Take a very deep breath. Om Namo Namo. Om Namo Namo. Om Namo Namo. And then bring your hands into a praying pose in front of your chest. On an inhale, you stretch your arms up towards the ceiling and you look at your hands, and exhale, bring your hands in front of your chest again. Inhale, stretching up, and exhale in front of your chest. Inhale, stretching up, and exhale, bring your arms towards the sides. Pull your belly in, and then we're going to be twisting towards the left and towards the right. Look forward. So just twisting the arms, keep breathing with your chest. And feel that you're opening up your chest and your shoulder blades. Keep breathing with your chest, pulling your belly in, twisting towards the left and towards the right. And then instead of keep looking forward, you start looking back. So looking towards the left and the right as well. Keep pulling the belly in, breathing with your chest, opening up the shoulders. Very good. And then slowly come back in the middle. Bring your arms towards the side, and we're going to do side bends. So when you inhale, you bend towards the side. Exhale, coming back up. Inhale, bending towards the side. Exhale, coming back up. Inhale, bend towards the side. Opening up the sides. Very nice. Last one. And then place your hands onto your knees. Rotate your shoulders back. And rotate your shoulders towards the front. And then relax your shoulders, keep your spine straight, and press your chin onto your chest so that you feel the back of your neck stretching. Your spine is straight, your shoulders are relaxed. You press your chin onto your chest. And then tiny movements towards the left and the right so that you can stretch the sides of your neck. And then slowly bring your head back and up and into the middle. Place your feet on the mat. Your hands are behind you with the fingers pointing towards your bottom. We're going to do the table pose. On an inhale, you lift up your hips. And then we're in the table pose. We're going to stretch the legs. So inhale, stretch your right leg. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, stretch your left leg. Bring it back. And just keep doing that. And then hold one of your legs. Bring the head back. Keep tensing your bottom. Do the other side. Hold it. Bring the head back. And back into the table pose. And now staying in the table pose, lifting up your hips, tense your bottom, press your feet in the mat. You can drop the head back, but you can also keep looking forward if you don't like to bring your head back. Just feel what feels good for you. Keep breathing in the table pose. Nice. And slowly come back. And then stretch your legs forward. We're going to bend over the legs. Take a deep breath, lifting up the arms. And then exhale, bend forward over your legs. Let your head relax. Let your shoulders relax. Keep breathing towards your chest and your shoulders. Opening up the chest and the shoulders, sinking down towards the mat. And then if you can, breathe towards your belly. Press the belly out. And then exhale, pull your belly back in. Use your breath to get deeper into the posture, letting go of tightness. Then on an inhale, you slowly come back up. And then place your right foot on the mat, step it over your left leg. Then bring the left arm around your right knee, your right fingertips go behind you. We're twisting here. Inhale, lifting up, twist, look back, breathing here, pull the knee towards you, pull your belly in, breathing with the chest. Twisting your spine, your shoulders, your lower back. And then slowly come back. Now you place your left foot onto your left leg, or you bring it on the side. Just feel what feels good for you. And then we're going to bend towards the left leg. Take a deep breath again. Lift up the arms and exhale, fold forward over your left leg. Stretching up the right hip. Sinking down into your hip. Breathing towards your chest and your shoulders first, and then breathing towards your belly, your hip, your lower back. Try to ease into it, deeper the posture. And then you inhale, slowly come back up. Relax the legs. And we're doing the other side. Bring your left foot over your right leg. Wrap your right arm around your left knee. Bring your fingertips behind you. Take a deep breath, stretching up. And then turn and twist, look back. Pull your belly in, breathing with your chest. And then slowly come back. And then you bring your left foot against your right leg, or you bring your left foot on top of your left leg. Just feel what feels good for you. And then you inhale, and when you exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Sinking into your left hip. Keep breathing there where you feel the tension in your body. Do you feel it in your hip? Breathe towards your belly. Press it out. And on an exhale, pull it in. Sink deeper. Ease into the posture. Letting go of tension and tightness. Creating space. And then you inhale, slowly come back up. And place both feet onto the mat. And we're going to do the boat. So grab the insides of your knees, finding your balance. Then if you can, stretch your legs and letting go of your knees. Pull your belly in, breathing with your chest. Very good. And slowly come out of the boat. Wrap your arms around your knees. Take a deep breath. And then exhale, sink the front of your head down towards your knees. Breathing here, a few deep breaths. And then you inhale, come down onto your hands and knees. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. On an inhale, you look up and you curl your back, you pull your shoulders back. On an exhale, you push yourself into a downward facing dog, lifting up the hips, relaxing the head. Inhale, come down onto the knees, looking up, curl your back, pull your shoulders back. And exhale, pull your belly in, lifting up the hips, stretching your legs. Inhale, come down onto the knees, looking up, curl your back. Exhale, pull your belly in, downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly come down onto your knees, looking up, curl your back. And exhale, push yourself back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, coming down, looking up. And exhale, push yourself back up. And then staying here in the downward facing dog, place your feet on each side of the mat and start walking the legs. So bend one knee and stretch the other one. And just move around the way you like it, loosening up the neck, loosening up the hamstrings. And then you stand still. Your right hand grabs the outside of your left foot or your left ankle. Turn your head underneath your left armpit. Feel the twisting in your back. And do the other side as well. So with your left hand, grab the outside of your right leg. Feel the twist. And then slowly come back. Then walk your hands towards your feet. Place your left hand on the mat and bring your right arm up, looking up towards the ceiling. And then do the other side. Place your right hand on the mat or your right fingertips. Bring your left arm up. Look towards the ceiling in your hand. Keep breathing with your chest. And slowly come back. Then both fingertips are on the mat. You inhale, you look up. And you exhale, slowly relax. Do that again. Inhale, lifting up, look forward, elongating your spine, and exhale, relax again. Then slowly bend through the knees so that you're in a crow pose. Your feet are on each side of the mat. Make a wide stance. Lean into your hips. Bring the hands together into a praying pose. On an inhale, you look up. And on an exhale, you stretch your arms forward and you lift up your hips. Your head is in between the arms. Inhale, looking up, hands in praying pose. Exhale, stretching forward, your head drops down, lifting up the hips. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, stretching forward, lifting up the hips. Okay. Then bring your hands down towards the mat. Bring your left arm all the way towards the left, lean into your left hip, and then see if you can bring the right arm up or you press with the right hand onto the right knee. So that you're creating space in between the hips. Come back into the middle and do the other side. Bring your right arm all the way towards the side, lean into your right hip. Bring your left arm up or press with your hand against your left knee, creating space in between your hips. And then slowly come back in the middle. And then you stretch your legs up. You let your head hang down. Maybe move the legs around a little. And then you bend your knees and you slowly come all the way back up. And then come into the middle of the mat. Place your hands onto your hips and your feet are about hip-width distance apart from each other. And then we're going to rotate your hips. Okay, it's 2 times to the right, 2 times to the left, 2 times to the front, and 2 times to the back. Keep rotating, 2 times left, 2 times right, 2 times to the front, 2 times to the back. And do it in your own breathing time, the way you like it, just loosening up those hips. Very good. And then slowly come back in the middle and start to really rotate your hips, circling your hips. And feel that you've really created some space by your hips. Feel how easy it is to rotate your hips, and rotate the other way as well. Just move around, loosening up the hips a little bit more. Well done. Come back into the middle and come into the front of the mat. And first we'll do a balance exercise. Standing on your left foot, and with your right hand you grab your right foot behind you, and then you hold your right foot with both hands. Keep the knees together. Rotate your shoulders back. Focus somewhere in front of you. And then if you can, hold the foot in your left hand. And then in your right hand again. Very good. Relax both legs and do the other side. Standing on your right foot, holding your left foot behind you with your left hand. Then grab your foot with both hands. Rotate your shoulders back. Bring the knees together. Focus somewhere in front of you. Then hold the foot in your right hand. And then in your left hand again. And relax. And then we'll start with the sun salutation. Your arms are alongside. You inhale, stretch up, bend a little bit back. Exhale, bend forward. Grab your legs. Inhale, bring your nose towards your knees. Exhale, fingertips on the mat. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, stepping or jumping back. High plank, holding the high plank. Pull the belly in. From the high plank, we're lowering down into an upward facing dog. And then exhaling back into a high plank, and then push yourself back into a downward facing dog. On an inhale, you lift up your right leg as high as you can, bend the knee. You inhale, and when you exhale, you pull your knee in. And when you inhale, you bring it back up. Exhale, pull your knee in, and then step forward. Inhale, come up with both arms into a warrior one. Relax your shoulders, press your feet in the mat in the warrior one. Keep bending your front knee, sinking down into your hips. See if you can look up towards your hands in the ceiling. And then stretch both arms forwards. Holding here. Turn your left foot onto your toes. And from here, you bring both hands down towards the mat and you lift up your left leg as high as you can. Let your head relax, lifting up your left leg. Keep breathing with your chest. And then slowly bend your knee and step forward next to your other foot. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, relax. And inhale, slowly come all the way back up. Let's do that again. You inhale, stretch up Both arms towards the ceiling, bend a little bit back. Exhale, bend forward, grab your legs. Inhale, bring your nose towards your knees. Exhale, fingertips on the mat. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, stepping or jumping back. High plank. From the high plank, we're going into an upward facing dog, placing the fronts of your feet onto the mat. Inhale, looking up into the upward facing dog, and then exhale, push yourself first in the high plank and then in the downward facing dog. Then we'll do the other side. You inhale, you lift up your left leg as high as you can. Bend your knee. You inhale, and when you exhale, you pull your knee all the way in towards your nose. And then you inhale again, lift up your leg, bend your knee. Exhale, pull your knee all the way in and step forward. Come into a warrior one. Lifting up both arms, and see if you can do that from the side, really rotating those shoulder blades. And then place the hands together, looking up towards the ceiling, sinking down into your hips, into a warrior one. Bending your front knee as much as you can. Keep pressing the feet in the mat. Keep your legs strong, sinking down, breathing with your chest. Then start stretching your arms forward, leaning forward. Turning your right toes. Very good. Then bring the hands down towards the mat. And then you start lifting up your back leg, your right leg, as high as you can. Drop the head down, relax your head down. Keep the eyes open so that you don't lose your balance. Keep breathing with your chest, lifting up the leg as high as you can. Well done. Bend your knee, step next to your left foot. And then bend your knees and slowly come down onto the mat. Lie down onto the mat and bring both arms behind you. And when you're lying in Savasana, take a deep breath towards your chest. Exhale, relax. Let's do that again. Inhale, deep breath. And exhale, your arms are behind you on the mat. Your shoulders are relaxed. You're sinking down into the mat, relaxing your face, relaxing your legs. Ease into it. Take a moment to yourself. And then bring both your knees towards your chest. Then lift up your legs towards the ceiling. Flex your feet and pull your belly in. Then on an inhale, you lift up your bottom, you bring your hands towards your feet. Inhale, lifting up, touch the feet with your hands, exhale back. Inhale, touch and back. Pull the belly in, use your belly muscles, breathing with your chest. And then roll all the way with your feet towards your hands in a plow pose, or a sort of plow pose. Make sure that your chin is off your chest. Holding, breathing. Well done. Slowly roll your back onto the mat. And then your feet are up towards the ceiling. You inhale And then when you exhale, you slowly bring your right leg down. Do the other side. Inhale, exhale, bring the left side down. Do it on your own breathing time. Don't touch the mat, or you're just hovering with your feet above the mat. You inhale, and when you exhale, bring one leg down. And do it in your own breathing time. Keep flexing the feet. Keep pulling your belly in. Very good. Keep breathing with your chest. Using your belly muscles and your leg muscles. And the last two. Last one. And then bend your knees. Place your feet onto the mat. And then your left foot goes over your right one, or your left leg goes over your right one, so that both knees are on top of each other. Drop both knees towards the right. Turn your head towards the left. Bring your left arm all the way towards the left. And then your right arm goes over your head also towards the left. So that we have a deep twisting here. Keep breathing towards your belly and your lower back. And towards your shoulders and your chest, and just feel where there's tension still in your body. Use your breath to get deeper into the posture. Letting go, sinking down, breathing. Let your body become heavy. Ease into it. Don't fight it. Let it go. Use your breath to let it go and sink down into the mat. Then first bring your head back and then your arms, and then we're going to do the other side. So your feet are onto the mat again. Now your right leg goes over your left one. You drop both knees towards the left side. Turn your head towards the right. Bring your right arm towards the side, and then your left arm goes all the way over your head towards the right as well. Deep breaths, letting go, sinking down, ease into it. Let your body become heavy and sink down into the mat. And then first bring your arms back. Turn your head back into the middle. Bring your arms above your head again. Your feet are onto the mat. And then your knees come towards your chest, and with your hands you grab your knees and you roll a little bit from side to side, massaging your back. And then use your legs to pull yourself up. And then sit down into the easy pose again, and maybe you want to put on something warm, because after this breathing exercise we'll do the Savasana, the meditation. And lying down on the floor might be too cold. Okay, your hands are open on your knees, your thumb and index finger are touching, your spine is straight, your shoulders are relaxed. And we're gonna do the humming bee. You inhale as if you're sniffing a flower through your nose, and then on an exhale you make this humming sound with your mouth. So you inhale. And take a deep breath and exhale. And thank you for watching. Namaste. And if you want to do the meditation, lie down into Savasana. And then take a very deep breath when you're lying down towards your back. Exhale, let it go. We'll do that 2 more times. Take a very deep breath. And exhale. Let your body become heavy and sink down into the mat. And then the last one, deep breath. And exhale. And let your face relax. Let your shoulders become heavy. Let your hands relax in your arms. Let your back relax, your lower back and your hips. Let them sink down into the mat. Let your legs become heavy and sink down towards the mat. And then focus on your breathing. When you inhale, your belly rises. And when you exhale, it sinks down towards the mat. Keep focusing on your breathing and let your breath go naturally. Try to be the observer of your breath.